and he was a very kind person. Very kind person. She's you're his sister, right? You're his sister. Oh, so you have two names.
יחזקאל רוחם.
יחזקאל רוחם. בן פרחה. לא פרחה, כתוב פרחה. פרחה. או פרחה. פרחה זה לא נשמע טוב, נכון?
פרחה זה בעיראקי.
פרחה. So he's an Iraqi Jew.
But don't they use the father's name? There's a father's name?
The father used the mother's name. את יודעת, עד השם של אבא שלו?
השם של סבא שלי.
לא, אבל מה קראו לאבא של יחזקאל?
יעקב.
So יחזקאל רוחם בן יעקב.
לא אומרים על שם האמא.
האשכנזים אומרים על שם האבא. לא משנה, בסדר, שיהיה כולם, כל הדעות. יחזקאל רוחם בן יעקב. Baghdad?
I don't want to be a slave ship.
Have David, you have a guy here, he said his family, his whole family is from Baghdad. Beautiful town. לא, אני חצי מרוקאים, חצי טריפוליטאים. לא טריפוליטאים, בבנגאזי. אבא שלי גדל בבנגאזי.
What's wrong with this town?
גדלתי אבא שלי שהוא הגיע ממרוקו, הוא הגיע בגיל 5, אז הוא הגיע לכפר חב"ד. אז הוא גדל עם האשכנזים, אז אני כבר דור שלישי בתוך האשכנזים. ככה למדתי.
My friend crashed my motorball.
You know it's good.
He is from Morocco.
Prosper is Asher. Asher is a Jewish name for Prosper. You ask him what's your Jewish name, he'll tell you it's Asher. Ask your friend what's your Jewish name, he'll tell you Asher. Hebrew name. כן, כי פרוספר זה כאילו פרוספריטי, שיהיה לך עושר, ואשר זה השיבות, זה תורה. So we'll learn halacha for Ilu Neshama for Rachmil Rucham ben Brecha or Yaakov. Yerachmil.
לא.
Yechezkel.
Yechezkel and Yaakov. Maybe by the end we'll get the name straight.
No, the Arab is already effective. It's always good to drink, you have somebody to blame. So, Yechezkel Rucham ben Brecha or Yaakov. Pach. It says there are certain food according to the tradition is actually, I don't know how science would agree with, if science would agree with it, but it says certain food can cause forgetfulness. It's more prone to cause forgetfulness. It says we need to be careful with this type of food. For example,
olives.
First of all, who cares if you forget or not? Why not? You forget, so what? It says that Kol HaShocheach davar echad mimishnato. If you forget one thing of your learning, you learn Mishnah, you learn Gemara, you learn Talmud. If you forget, ke'ilu mitchayev benafsho. It's as if he has to, God forbid, something will happen to him. God forbid. So you're not allowed to forget your Mishnah and your learning.
He's putting his life in danger, right?
Right. Shinema,
Not to get Alzheimer's.
Right. Not allowed to get Alzheimer's. Yishomer lecha, be careful, guard yourself, ushmor nafshecha, and guard your soul. If you forget the things that your eyes saw. And so what are the things that can be a cause for forgetfulness? Olives, that olive oil was not poured over them. Meaning if you eat olives
with olive oil,
without olive oil being poured over them, meaning dry olives, dry. You open the can and you eat olives without pouring some olive oil on it, it can encourage forgetfulness.
But you can eat up to 9 olives.
You can eat
it just says zeisim. Zeisim yut rabim shnaim. If it's more than when say plural in Torah, it's two. If you're eating olives, more than two, it can create, if you're eating two, it can lead to forgetfulness. Now, if you're eating the heart of an animal or a bird, it also can lead to forgetfulness. Kosher bird, halachically, there's no problem with it. You're shechting the animal, and you barbecue the heart of the animal, or the chicken heart. Halachically, there's no problem, but it said it could lead to forgetfulness.
It's very frequent.
Eating the heart.
This is very frequent.
Yes, now a lot of people eat it. If you're eating food that the mouse took a bite from it, let's say you have a loaf of bread, and the mouse took a bite from it, so you're eating the other side with this touch. He touched one part, you're eating the other part. That can also lead to forgetfulness. If you're drinking from, he said the mouse or a cat, and it says if you're eating from, if you're drinking from water that you're taking a shower and you're drinking a little bit of the water, or you're sitting in the bathtub, in jacuzzi, and you take a little bit of water and you drink.
That's not cool.
Yeah, it's
No good, right? Not up.
That's not
It
good.
also can lead to forgetfulness. Sometimes
Wow.
babies do it.
Right.
I see my baby sometimes.
My kid does it. Hey, he does it. He's still new. He doesn't need about it.
And if you're eating
love you,
bread that is not baked properly, is not completely baked,
Like pizza dough.
it could also lead to forgetfulness.
Wow.
It doesn't write pizza dough, it says
Bread
any
not
bread
baked.
that was not completely baked
Uh-huh.
can lead to shechicha, to forgetfulness. And if you're eating, let's say this is a ladle that you're mixing, this is very important for women to know, or whoever
Right.
cooks.
Charlie.
If you're making a pot, a stew, whatever it is that you're making in a pot, take the ladle and you taste from the food directly from the pot that you're cooking,
You forget.
it could lead to forgetfulness.
Wow.
But if you put it on a plate, then
If you put it on a plate, then it's not a problem. So this is the issue: is the ladle that you're eating from.
Not just the taste.
The ladle that you're using to mix the food, and you're eating from it. And you should not drink from water that are flowing in. You should not drink from a water that is flowing in the cemetery.
Oh, gosh.
So you should not drink from water in the cemetery. So we learned really 7 things that would help us remember. So we should avoid. Number 1, we said olives that don't have an olive oil on top. And number 2, actually the Gemara says that olive oil can enhance your memory, can sharpen your memory. A little bit of olive oil. But eating olives without the olive oil can lead to forgetfulness. The heart of an animal or bird can lead to forgetfulness. Food that was touched by a mouse or a cat. And water that you wash yourself with, you should not drink. Bread that was not completely baked. Meat that you're eating meat from a ladle that you mixed the food with. And Ashoitem Amayim, if you're drinking from water that are flowing in the cemetery, you should not drink from these things. So if you stay away from those things, it can help us with not to forget our learning.
Exactly right.
Thank you, Rabbi.
By the way.